One of the biggest cultural shocks that I meet when I study outside my home country is how students are more audacious to talk. In teaching activities and forums, discussions are run very actively. Nobody hesitates to speak out their mind, even if they don't have highly significant, super smart, mind changing things to say. There's always space and respect for those who are opinionated. It's unfortunately something that I did not much witness back in Indonesia. I noticed that here people have really good public speaking skills, so that listening to people talking becomes more enjoyable. The way people talk is just attention grabbing, it's engaging, expressive, confident. The body language used, the oscillations of intonations would invite the other people into the realms of stories that they're telling. They don't have to be geniuses, absolutely knowing what they say, or having a bunch of original and new information to tell. But I really appreciate how they simply share things that they already knew, link their thoughts in response to their peers in the same room, sometimes address questions that build dialogue. I remember, okay, so disclaimer, this is my personal experience and you guys might have different ones, but at least in my memory, I came in many public forums in Indonesia where there are many smart people in the room, pretty sure with valuable things they have in their head. But yeah, again, they keep it in their head. Many times I'm hearing people like students interacting in a rigid way, rather hesitant or shy intonation. Class presentations are brought with no passion, merely remembering the materials or reading. Questions are addressed for the sake of seeking points or killing time. And somehow this might be a result of post colonial culture with elements of ageism and sexism in which certain groups should remain silent in order to be seen as polite or respectful. But I think this is a culture that can be improved. And I think that we need more audacity to speak. Even if we haven't completely figured out the discourse thrown in a conversation, being audacious doesn't mean that you're being overconfident, deliberately attempting to outshine everyone in the room. No, you don't have to be that person. And of course, if you'd like to be salient and spread the main character energy, there's nothing wrong with that too. But being a brave person doesn't mean that you're gonna have to dominate or not letting other people speak. It's gonna be counterproductive instead if you give up things like fact checking or forcing yourself beyond the limit. We are still accountable for what we say, and you don't want to be that blowhard who would baselessly comment on something and give misleading information that might be harmful at some point for the sake of impressing the audience. The confidence to speak should not negate your skills to listen. It's very important to stay humble and give the reciprocal respect to the other people. And accepting feedbacks, engaging in healthy dialogue, and maintaining critical thinking are the skills that should be improved in life. Anyhow, moderation is still the key. I was catching probably a trivial idea, but I subconsciously, if that's the right word, decided to activate this YouTube channel because I want to boost my confidence in being more brave in speaking out my mind. I'm normally a confident person. I'm not shy, and I've been performing in a large audience since I was a kid. I later improved myself, being an English teacher, moderating dialogues, and leading events. And I was even assigned by a professor during my undergrad to lead a historiography course and sometimes replace her when she couldn't attend. So it's not that I'm shy to speak in a big audience, it's just the perfectionism that there's such fear that keeps me away from speaking unless I really know what I'm doing, unless I really remember that I've confirmed these facts from that specific scientific journals or had really deep thoughts already. What I forgot is that if I allow this stop to always restrain me, there's never going to be a conversation. There's never going to be an active participation. And at the end of the day, the story is never going to be delivered. The ignorance will always be there because I won't be able to discover the wider perspective that the other person may offer. And by starting this channel, I'm just aiming to give myself more freedom to express myself where there's a big chance everyone can see me with the comment section open for everyone to react. I'm happy that there are rooms in the internet today where people can be their most authentic self, and all these little thoughts they began in the classrooms I attended. It sounds like not a big deal, but let's have a different take. By emboldening people to have more confidence to speak their mind with passion, it can pave the way to greater things. Giving ourselves and other people stage to speak ensures equality between us. Not only that everyone deserves the same opportunity to be heard, and on the other hand, they also deserve to learn. And active participation keeps these interactions going. It connects the society in a deeper and more meaningful form. If you like this video or if you have something to say, feel free to leave comments down below and don't forget to like and subscribe. See you in my next video. Bye.